What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the DIH League Podcast. I am joined with my co-host, Jerome. How you doing, pal?
I'm doing well.
Yeah, always good to hear from you. Got a good one today, man. Yesterday was an awesome day. We got to do our off-season, little rookie draft, free agency, shit ton of fun. How'd you end up
It was
doing,
a,
man?
I feel like I did pretty well.
I feel like you did pretty well, too. It was a good day.
Yeah, I like the speed of it, honestly. You can get through a whole draft. It was pretty quick.
Yeah, I
Um,
think next year I could definitely make the rookie draft a little bit closer to the free agency. I didn't think we would roll through it so quick.
yeah, I mean it definitely it's only 3 rounds,
Yeah.
it's everybody pretty much the top 10 picks, top 12 picks, that first round
Yeah,
pretty
knew
much
what they were
everybody
doing.
knows what they're getting.
But
So
yeah,
I
I
think
guess
that
I
just
just
helps. I mean
Yeah, I was
you
thinking
it's
some
the
people
first
would
time.
be slow. Yeah. Sorry, that 2.5 hour waiting period was tough, but we got through it. All right, well, we're going to go over every team today, the moves you guys made yesterday, and really the whole offseason. We're going to grade how you did. And to be fair, nobody did bad, I don't think. I don't know what you have written down, but it's pretty good for pretty much everybody.
Yeah, no,
Um,
I don't think anybody really hurt their team. There was a chance you could have hurt your team, and I don't think anybody really did that.
yeah, going
Most
through it, it's going
people,
to be it's going to be very competitive for those last playoff spots.
yeah, I mean, I think most people really addressed the needs they needed.
I
Some
agree.
people decided to draft 12 quarterbacks, but I mean, whatever,
Whoa,
whatever.
what am I doing? Yeah.
What are you doing over there?
Whoopsie, that's not what I thought that would do. All right, well, we've got everybody. We're going to go in order just based off of a little AI metric here. So we're going to go from a little combination of our AIs, just from the bottom to the top. So that's going to start with the good old quarterback warehouse, man. What a fun name. Love that. Little
uh,
rebrand going
what,
on.
what's the T? That's what it was
Yeah,
before?
that's what she
Yeah,
changed it to.
yeah.
Yeah, obviously 4 quarterbacks on the roster now. I mean, we love Jackson Dart. That was a great pickup yesterday. Drafted Fernando Mendoza at some point. Man, she drafted a bunch of motherfuckers. I mean, my goodness. Traded for Omar. I mean, you get rid of T. Higgins. What is that? Like 3 years, $30. I mean, good trade for both sides, really. I mean, I love Omar. It's a shame the Jets are fucking putrid. They're ass.
You wanted him. What are you talking about?
I did, and I would have, because like on a 3 year contract, let me tell you something, man. This guy's gonna be special, bro. He's gonna be awesome.
He's
Love
still going to
Zachariah
be on the
Branch.
Jets, and it's
He's gonna
still
be on the
not going to
Jets, but the
be.
Jets are not gonna be the worst offense of all time. Like they can't just do that every year.
You know they have for the last 30 plus years, right?
Well, it look, man, it's got to change at some point. You can't just be
Y-
garbage forever.
Well, this is coming from the guy that thinks the Cowboys are going to win a playoff game, so
I
it's
mean, we
okay.
we we might. Like, what's to say we won't? I mean, we got a chance. Oh man,
All
really good day
right,
yesterday.
moving
Yeah,
on.
yeah,
Good.
yeah, really good day. I mean, you signed Travis Etienne, $22 1 year. It's a good deal. Kenneth Gainwell, $11. Who's the running back one? Doesn't matter. You got them both. Chris Rodriguez again. That's a good shout. I mean, that was one of those sleepers I was looking at because what if Baishal Tootin is ass? There's your starter right there. Chance Jordan Mason's a better running back than Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones is going to get hurt at some point. He's going to take over. I like that pickup. Love the Wandale pickup, man. Him with Brian Daboll. They were already making it happen last year. He's coming to Tennessee in an offense that is just as bad. He's going to have the production. So, I mean, that's a great pickup for $11. Love that. Again, Michael Wilson, Josh Downs, 2 guys I really wanted to get. I lost the bidding war. I didn't have the money. Wah, wah. Love those players, though. Ugh. What you think?
Yeah, overall, I mean, solid pickups. Addressed what you needed to. Definitely got some good value in some of those contracts.
Some
Especially
great
later
value.
on when people already spent their money or filled up their rosters.
Yeah,
Kind of
most of these
jumped on
guys
some
back into the
on
draft.
some folks. So yeah, I liked it.
What'd you end up giving it for a grade?
What would we say?
A
A
through F.
through. We're being nice. A through D.
Yeah, A through D, no Fs. Not that anybody would have had an F, but no Fs.
I mean, honestly, I could see a solid B on it overall.
Yeah, I like that. I gave it a B plus. It was one of my favorite ones, just because it had a lot of the guys I was already in love with. Like, I love Chris Rodriguez. I love Josh Downs. I love Michael Wilson. Love Omar Cooper. Like, a lot of guys I really liked. It didn't quite make it into the A for me because it was nothing that I would say puts the team over the top, but it was a bunch of really solid pickups with good value.
Yeah, and it helps, future plans too.
Yeah.
So
I mean, she's been pretty good with cap management 2 straight years, so. At the bottom right now to start, according to AIs, but hey, I mean, all of these teams kind of really, for my list, from 6 to 12, man, they're so fucking close, it's anybody's game, so. Alright, I guess we'll move on to number 11, which, let me double check I got this right. Yeah, get Bradley Rohde, the Aquatic Sharks. He's not gonna like this.
Sharks.
Yeah, he's not gonna like this. He traded for Brock Purdy. You move off of Cam Ward, which I guess I forgot to bring that up. She traded for Cam Ward. Wow.
She got Cam Ward,
One of those 4 quarterbacks. Yes. Who cares?
Right, 5 quarterbacks, right? Was Fernando on the bench?
Yeah, he was on the practice squad because not on the
yeah.
official roster yet. But man, Brody didn't have a lot to do yesterday. He had $17 in cap. Only position he had to fill was his kicker.
I mean,
So a lot of his
he had
was-
a really hard draft.
Yeah, really hard. But this rookie draft right here is really what stood out for me, man. Jordan Tyson, Jadarian Price, which is up here. And again, on top of that, you stack Denzel Boston. You stack Dejon Stribling. Like, they might end up being great. You never know. I mean, especially Denzel Boston. That's a big outside receiver in Cleveland, man. He's got a real chance to break out there. I like that.
Yeah, the Niners rookie receiver. Hell, he could be starting game 1 due to injuries. I mean,
I don't know. He's injured himself.
No, I know, but it's just a little hamstring tightness. That's not an injury. That's just
not the
that's
end of
them
the world,
being smart.
Oh, is that what? Yeah, get him off the field before he dies.
Before he really gets
do.
hurt. Yeah. This poor guy hasn't even had a chance to play yet.
No, dude, the San Francisco way.
So I mean, he could definitely be there. But yeah, nice young crop. Rough when all you have to draft is a punter, or a kicker, excuse me, same thing.
$4, by the way. He got fleeced.
You're welcome. I added a buck into that one.
Hey, I appreciate that, man.
But no, he already knew his team going in, so it wasn't like there was a surprise.
Yep.
Me and him had made a little move so that way he can move up in the draft.
That's right.
It allowed me to get some. Yeah, it allowed me to get an extra guy in there, and so I was happy with it. But overall, I think he's solid. Just off season wise, I mean, there wasn't much
Most
to do.
Most of his work was right here, and I think it was a really good rookie draft.
Yeah. So
what'd you give him?
Yeah. Just draft wise, all that. Like I said, he only had to pick up a kicker. It's a B. It's a B to me.
I also gave him a B+, same as Maya. Again, the rookie draft was so strong for me, and again, it was 2 guys I really, really like in Jordan Tyson and Denzel Boston. So, you didn't have a lot to do, you didn't mess it up, your future only looks better. So, love that. Oh, man. Fall from Grace, number 10. I'm stuck Stepborough. Or what did he call it earlier today? Oh my god, the handcuff factory or something like that. Because, I mean, god damn, man. Look at all these fucking running backs.
Yeah,
ridiculous. Yeah. Holy shit. Alright, off-season moves for him. Let's see, he signed Kyle Monangai, $9. Tank Bigsby, $5. Tyrone Tracy, $6. Tyler Algier, $7. B-Rob, $2. I believe both of these guys were already under contract, though I could be wrong.
I believe they were.
You pick up Jacoby, $9. Isaac Tesla, $1 right at the end. In the draft, at the 111, you get Antonio. Obviously, it's your guy. You could say you reached on him, but he's got a path to playing time. So, I mean, I like the pick. Oh, yeah, let's not forget about Jack Strand, man. What a pickup that might be. Whew. Does he ever get off this practice squad? Yes or no?
No,
he does not. He's
never,
ever.
Yes. He's just going to hang out for $1 for 3 years.
He's going to hang out for $1. I love that. All right, what you got for good old George?
I mean, same thing. Some of the picks to me, I think it's already, I wouldn't call it buyer's remorse, but when he's already thrown two up for a draft auction to see what he could get out of them,
Yeah.
it's. I get what you were doing. You're filling spots, and the money was right, but you go back and look, and you're like, damn, what can I get for him now?
Yeah.
So um, draft was decent as far as rookies. Um, yeah, so I mean, it wasn't the worst thing I've seen,
No,
but
not at all.
once again, a solid B for me.
Yeah, and another thing, like every team has $75 added onto their cap because how the holdovers work. Man, he had so much money he could have spent yesterday too, man. I think for me that was the reason I gave him a C. I think that there was a
There
lot left
was
on the table
opportunity
yesterday.
there. Yeah,
Yeah,
I could see that.
but he's still gonna be a contender. I mean, when you have Puka and Bijan on the team, any given week doesn't matter. But I mean, some
Yeah,
of these guys
no,
are really gonna have to step up. That second flex really is gonna be a big question mark probably throughout the entire year.
he may have to give up some of that capital to try to make a trade,
Yeah,
and just
got
see
to
if
do something to
somebody
fill
will
that spot, especially if you
if
make the
somebody will
playoffs.
somebody will unload a guy just because of cap money, just give
Yeah.
up some of that money for a guy somewhere. So
And I guess I'll throw this out here. Kind of a unique situation, something we saw last year, man. Like, let's say you are Georgian. You're going into week 8. You're 2-5. The playoffs aren't looking. They're not looking possible. Do you trade Bijan? He's not coming back next year. He's going to be a free agent. What can you get for him? One of those contending teams surely will give you a first round pick just to have him for 8 games.
maybe, yeah,
When your
or
teams that are fighting for that spot, especially I look at Bijan like that. There's potential,
yeah,
man. Bijan might
anybody
come
that
home.
just is on a 1 year that you might be able to get rid of, for a contender that needs them.
Yeah, get something
That's
back in the process. Don't just
yeah,
let him hit free agency.
that's definitely something you want to look at.
Yep. Or the flip side of that coin, Bijan and Puka are God, and he's 5-2 at that
He,
point. So I guess we'll see.
yeah, he's like complete opposite. He's the complete flip right there.
Yeah, for
So
real. I guess I'll let you lead the way on this next one for our number 9 team, pal.
yeah, who's that?
That's Asta Mid. It's your favorite team.
Oh, go ahead.
And
You've been starting them off. Let's hear it. Let's see.
but this is your team, man. I gotta
I
let you
know
give
it
this
is, but
professional
no,
analysis.
I'll let you do your thing.
Well, the whole year you've been ass to mid for me, but I think this is really going from ass to decent because I mean this was one of the best off seasons we had the entire yesterday.
Do I have to retire still, or can I still play?
I would say that retiring might be off the table. It was pretty good yesterday.
I
I think
appreciate that. I appreciate that.
I think you showed your worth.
Jeez.
I guess I'll draw up a little picture of the unretiring for you, and I'll make that the thumbnail. Think you earned it.
I like it.
Yeah, man, Saquon for $50, it's a steal. I love that. Yeah, $50, sure what? A lot of money. Who cares? He's Saquon. He's gonna return that value. Pick up Monty for $28. He's the number one in that backfield. Woody Marks is not that good. I hate to be that guy. He is going to be a workhorse. So again, yeah, I love that pickup. Running back room completely overhauled because also in the draft you pick up Jonah Coleman, you pick up Nick Singleton, Katron Allen. I mean, more so these two guys right here have an actual path to playing time this year, maybe, but chance for Jonah Coleman too, especially down the road next year. And again, you pick up my favorite receiver in this draft, Mekhi Lemon. I love that. I wanted pick 5. I tried.
You
Couldn't
tried. You
quite get it.
tried.
I tried. And on top of that, what? You add DJ Moore for $25. That's the one in that offense. You like that. Josh Allen's going to hit him all the time. You take my sleeper in Jalen Coker. You did it on purpose. We don't like that. But objectively, it's a great move. So,
Yeah, I think I bolstered, overall bolstered my whole starting lineup.
Yeah, 100%.
Only, the worst thing I might have done, and I still don't think they're going to be great this year. He just didn't have, they weren't making any moves at the time when I did it. Was I got rid of Drake May,
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Who'd you
but
give him to? Brian, right?
yeah, but for me it was they're going to be playing the number one, the number one.
Yeah,
teams from
and
all the other squads, and
can't completely
they're gonna
blow
have
out of
a
proportion how good he was last year.
yeah. I mean, they were playing a cupcake schedule at best.
Yeah,
So we'll see what happens. But I like CJ Stroud on the bounce back.
I do too.
Um,
Yeah. And
I
even
got
then,
my
Shuck's
little.
a great pickup for a buck.
I was gonna say I got my little sneaker in there
Yeah,
for
5 year
cheap.
contract. Shit.
Um, like you said, just rebuilding pretty much the whole squad all the way through. I mean, there's not too much I have there that starter wise that was there last year. So
Yeah, it's pretty much a complete rebuild, one year
yeah,
turnaround, and I mean you're gonna be competing. I mean this team has the pieces. Amika, Jalen Waddle. If this is their breakout year, man, like pair that with Saquon, Monty, who's again he's the one in that offense. Like, oh shit, not even to mention Tyler Warren, but like this team has a legit chance to compete. So yeah, Aston
Houston,
decent man. I'm
Houston
proud of you.
defense, Houston kicker. So I see
Uh,
them actually doing some work this year. So
oh, I mean they've got one of the best defenses in the league. So absolutely. What'd you
we
give
shall.
yourself?
Um, give myself an A, honestly. Just if you look at the whole, just a complete turnaround, and I think, like you said, it's you go from the worst team to actually probably going to be able to compete.
Yeah,
So
I agree. I went with gold, silver, bronze. The top three teams I think had the best off seasons. You got the silver medal for me. Definitely an A. It's a great off season. So should feel
yay! I
proud,
don't
buddy.
I don't have to
Welcome back to retirement.
retire.
Yeah, welcome back.
Yay!
Oh man, I'm an asshole. I'm sorry, but congratulations. All right, that brings up our number 18, Joey. Where is he? Puff Puff. Here we go. I mean, he missed that first pick of the rookie draft, which is you hate to see it. I don't know if you've talked. I mean, how does he feel about Kenyon Sadiq? I'm
He
not.
was actually. I messaged him. He had some issues, like I said.
Yeah,
Um, he has some issues, but he was happy with Sadiq.
that's good at
He
least.
he said he was cool with it. Um, obviously there might have been someone else there, but he was in that mid spot anyway, where
Yeah,
it was one of four people. It's kind of best available, and that's
yeah.
what he got. So
No, it's not the end of the world. I was just kind of curious. You watched the computer pick for you, and everybody thought Omar was going to be the pick. So at least he's good with that. That makes me feel a little bit better.
yeah, so it wasn't a complete like what the hell.
All right, well, good. Well, and then even on top of what he did yesterday, I mean, you get Rashad White, $12. He might be the running back. One of that offense, we'll see. Definitely a good pass catcher, so he's gonna see targets. Pick up Woody for $6. I guess it is what it is. Justice Hill for $1. If that bowling ball ever gets hurt, hey, there's your guy. But again, he's also injury prone, so it just depends. Wide receivers, man, love these pickups here. Mike Evans, Chris Godwin. I mean, these are good value pickups, man,
Yeah,
and when they're healthy,
veterans,
which is not all the
proven
time.
proven veterans.
Yeah,
Guys that that can go out and do their job like they're supposed to. So
yeah, that really helps fill out your slot because a lot of these guys have big question marks. So, or your slot, your flex.
yeah,
So his starting lineup is great. You like to see it,
yeah. No,
but
I
other
think
than that, yeah,
overall, I think it was pretty solid. Um, Not a whole lot of change, as far as last year to this year, but
yeah, quite a
I
few
think
guys coming
enough.
back.
I think enough to make them still competitive.
I agree.
Like I said, there's nobody. I don't think if you look at anybody in the league, there's really nobody that
It's
you're
not
just
going to be
like,
competitive.
damn, like damn, that's who I want to go play this week.
Yeah, kind of like we
So
had last year.
why
Oh
are you
man,
talking about Aaron like that? That's
I'm
rude.
talking about you and Aaron, buddy, not just him. That
Uh,
was a two-man race.
that's funny.
But what'd you give your buddy?
Um, I'm thinking a C plus. Right in there, maybe a B minus. Like I
Yeah,
said, it's rough that you did miss that number one pick. And
yeah,
then he did get several auto picks too. And that was due once again to him having some personal issues at home. So
yeah.
it's hard. He didn't probably get the guys he wanted. So
Which you hate to see that, but even then,
Yeah,
it wasn't bad by any means. It was still
no,
solid.
but I think he could have maybe addressed a few things, spent a few
Yeah,
more bucks, but
I
yeah,
think I think for me, I mean, you solidified your flex spots right with Mike Evans and Chris Godwin. So for me, it was a B minus because your starting lineup is better now than it was, and it feels pretty safe for the most part. So I mean, I think you got to be happy with the work you did. Certainly decent, given the circumstances. It was pretty good. All right, brings up our number 17. It's old Aaron, man. What a
we
jump for
don't
this guy, man. He had
we
a.
don't have 17 teams.
Oh, I'm glad I didn't say 17. Big jump, man. Big jump for him.
What? He was QB factory. He was the QB warehouse one.
He got rid of one of those guys, and he got Kyron Williams back, which again locks down this running back room. Him and Quinshawn don't need to touch them. They're not going to get hurt. They're consistent. They're going to be there. Love that. He still picked up another quarterback for whatever reason, Dak Prescott. Hey, do your thing, man. Pick up
I
Rico
think
for $14. He's gonna have some good weeks. Ugh.
he's one. He's hoping that there's some injuries involved there and whatnot. So
I mean, even then, Rico's gonna play next to Jalen Warren. I don't think it's gonna be just one guy holding the backfield down. And Mike McCarthy likes Rico from his days in Dallas, so he's definitely got a path to the field. Big pickup, man. George Pickens for only $37. Love
I
that.
think that's about $12 overvalued, but that's okay.
No, that's like $12 undervalued. I don't know what you're talking about. This guy's fucking crazy.
Uh,
You pick up A.D. Mitchell. You don't like the Jets. That's fine. We'll skip that. But kid has good talent, man. He'll just never see production. It is what it is. He dropped somebody this morning to pick up Michael Mayer. All right, I guess. Big whoop. Other than that, it wasn't a whole lot yesterday because, again, a lot of this team was already there. You made that trade for Kyron, and, again, big pickup, George Pickens. Wasn't a bad day.
yeah. I don't think did he even have a draft pick? I'm not even sure he had a
No,
draft
he
pick
didn't have a single
yesterday.
one.
Yeah,
First through
I
third,
didn't
not
think
one.
so. So he had given up some picks
Yeah, so
last
fuck those
season,
picks
off
kind of guy.
season. So could he have kept some? Yeah, I'm sure he could have. But it allowed him to get some players, and he was
Yeah,
happy with it. So, um, yeah, overall, I mean, once again, he got a few good guys. He C plus. I mean, it's rough when you don't have any picks. He didn't have a ton of cash to go out and spend. I think he spent what he had fairly well. So,
yeah. I'm like half of a letter grade above you on every single one because I got him at a B minus. It's crazy how that keeps happening. Did you use ChatGPT for years, or is this like coming from the old noggin?
this is just me. How I feel they did.
I love that.
Yeah.
Love that. All
Yeah,
right, who
this
does that leave
isn't
us with
this isn't
next?
chatty, so we're at
Yeah.
6.
All right, that brings up Captain Fat Glasses, man, our best little buddy, best marshmallow. Where's he at? Saint 14. A lot of these guys were already here. He had $37 to spend, so he didn't have a lot to do yesterday. But what he did do, you pick up Tajay, Jaden Blue, Jalen Wright, Ray Davis. I mean, this is really 4 handcuffs. Maybe they'll see the field. Not too excited about it. Really, the main thing for him was getting a starting tight end. And you did. $4 for Sam Laporta. I mean, yeah, last year he was injured, but the 2 years before that, man, like 249, 184 points. That's a guy you want starting in your tight end slot. So you love that. It's the only thing he did, really. The only draft pick he had was Chris Bell, again, who's not going to see the field a whole lot this year. So not a lot to talk about there.
Yeah, I mean that's a hard one. When you don't have much to fill and you don't have the money to really fill it, to go out and make that big splash anywhere,
Yeah.
it makes it rough. I mean, I think he got some value with some of the guys he picked up. Um, but yeah, overall, I think it's for me it's a C minus for me. Um, just because of it was. like I said, it was rough. Just it was gonna be a rough way anyway around for him. So
I gave him a C, man. There's the half step again. Yeah, it just wasn't a lot to do. And even then, I wasn't really thrilled with it anyway. So, you filled your one starting spot you had to fill. Your team is still pretty much stacked going into this year. You're gonna compete, so can't be upset with it. All right, up next, man, Mr. BB, who was I'm Dirty Dan for you if you have to go back and find him.
no,
I
I
think
already had that
I think
all
he
figured
had
out.
the busiest day yesterday. I mean, he only had 4 guys on this roster going
I
into
say he
yesterday.
had the whole he had to draft a whole team
Yeah, so we
or
we got a
trade
lot
or
to talk
whatever,
about.
you know. So
Yeah. I guess we'll just go from top to bottom. Matt Stafford, for a butt, if he does what he did last year, he's starting over Jalen Hurts, but
that's it.
not a
Yeah.
bad pickup. Throw it out there. Man, running back room. Only 2 guys, but Javante and Cam, love them both. If they stay healthy, man, you don't have to do anything else here. Let your flex spots be this wide receiver room, which is stacked, man. You pick up Luther, you pick up Devontae, you pick up the other Devontae. I mean, you pair that with Nico and AJ. This wide receiver room is stacked. Disgusting. You pick up Tyquan Thornton, which, by the way, I guarantee you, he doesn't know who this fucking guy is. He picked him because I put him up there, and I'm salty. He's never heard of this fucking guy, bro. I'm telling you.
He
We
read
bet on
about
this
him in a
guy.
blurb.
We bet on this guy at a Buffalo Wild Wings, and he returned nothing. We know who this guy is. He doesn't. He doesn't
Too
know him.
funny, too
But
funny.
I think, again, if Xavier Worthy is terrible again and Rashee Rice gets an injury, this is the one in that offense. So he's got a path. He's got a path. That's why I like him as a sleeper this year. Another big move, man. $15 for Isaiah Likely. Yeah, sure, it might be expensive, but everybody knows he's a great receiver. If he stays healthy, man, he could be one of the top 2 options in that offense in New York. So still love to pick up. And even in the draft, man, Eli Stowers, Kevin Coleman, they have a path to the field this year. Elijah Surratt, yeah, still kinda, not as much, and I don't even know who Jan Miller is, and Carson Beck is terrible. So, you know. What analysis you got on these guys?
Oh, yeah, it's I mean, it's rough for me because you're hoping the 2 running backs don't get hurt.
Yeah, that's step
Um,
one.
if that doesn't happen, yeah, that team's looking very solid.
You're in trouble if they
Either
do
one of
get
those
hurt.
guys goes down, you're hurting bad.
Yeah.
You're trading away some solid wide receivers to try to get another running back at that point.
Yep.
Um, but yeah, I mean, obviously that wide receiver room is beyond stacked. You're it you have 2 starters, and any 2 guys could flex, at any point.
Yep. And you've got
So
5 startable options. So.
to me, that's one of those where you might start making mistakes and playing the what if game
Yeah.
and putting
Yeah.
the wrong
True.
guys in the wrong week, and then the guy you sat has a 30-point week, and the guy you put in
Mm,
has a 5. It's one of those where you
love
start
when that
playing that
happens.
game. Yeah, if I'm playing the person, I love when that happens.
Fucking
But I
love
mean,
that.
that's
Yeah.
what happens when you have like that, when you have a situation like that. And um yeah, is it great to have that depth? Of course it is. So
But
um
you've got trade pieces now. There's a lot of teams that could use a receiver. And there's a lot of teams that have a fuck ton of running backs. So,
yeah, I
anything's
mean,
possible.
yeah, it's there. But um I mean, I give it a B. I get a B for overall.
For me, I mean, I really, really loved this offseason. This was the bronze medal for me. I gave him an A minus.
Okay.
I just think he had so much to do, and there were a lot of mistakes that could have been made, and he did not fuck up. So, okay, well, maybe. I mean, 4 tight ends is egregious, but who cares? It's $1 and $1. Big whoop. Didn't fuck up. I think this is about as good as it could have been for a team that was in that situation. All right, up next, the 4th place team, according to AI, and obviously not according to me, just so we're all clear, is good old Hertz is top 10. Big day yesterday, man. Obviously, we trade Kyron for Joe Burrow, injury-prone quarterback. Who cares? He's staying healthy. It's gonna make me look great. I promise. Just wait. Malik Willis has got potential, man. I mean, look at what he did last year when he was playing. 31 points, man. 13 points.
Wait, what weeks are those?
16 and 17. The only
Yeah,
time he
where
got a chance to play last year.
where
When
they
he
don't
got a
matter.
chance to play last
When they
year.
don't matter, and you're playing garbage time.
When he got a chance to look. The rushing upside is there. So, yeah, we snagged him on a 3-year
Look,
contract.
you're hoping because Band-Aid Joe's going down.
He's not going down.
He's
Why would
going
you? Why would
down
you say that?
like a prom dress.
Nah, man, dude, what's wrong with you? Why would you say that? He's staying healthy the whole year.
Oh my
You
God.
know who else is staying healthy the whole? God bless me.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Not
Yeah,
you. You're not staying healthy the whole
this guy
year.
right here is staying healthy the whole
Oh
year,
my
man. You guys just
Lord.
wait.
No. When's the last time that's happened? 4 years ago?
2 years ago. God
Uh,
bless me. Thank you. We pick up his
God
his
does need to
handcuff in
bless
Jordan
you after
James.
that.
Thank you. All right. I mean, if you say so, pal. I'm gonna be honest. I did not want Theo Weiss. After I watched Tyquan Thornton get snagged, when he didn't know who he was, I thought somebody would do the same thing for this guy, and it didn't happen. He will be back on the waiver wire here soon. Don't worry. That was a terrible pickup. I'll admit that. Jalen Naylor, $13, definitely overpaid, but he's worked with Kirko Chains back in Minnesota, and they were good when they played. So potential's there. Why not take a shot? Obviously Brock Bowers is the number one in that offense, but Jalen's got a chance. Make plays. If George Pickens does get traded, which obviously I hope he doesn't, but if he does, this is our number 2. So why not throw $1 out there? Go for it.
Hey, a buck's a buck.
A buck is a buck.
I didn't. I
Alec
didn't
Pierce.
have room. I didn't have room to make you pay more, just in case I ended up with them.
Well, thank you, buddy. Fuck
Just so
off.
you know. Just so you know. That's why you got him for as cheap as you did.
Oh, is that right? Did you even know have you heard of this guy before?
That doesn't matter. I was just gonna make you pay for him.
Yeah, exactly, man.
I give two shits
Ooh.
about him. But you were gonna pay more than a buck. But
Yeah, I guess. Well, we got him for $1. We love that. Man, Alec Pierce. Andy's number 1 pass catcher, man. You love that. They paid him a shit ton of money. A shit ton of money. So, weeks like this right here, I can expect this for 2 more years when he comes back healthy. I can't wait. In the draft, man, you gave me, 3 picks for $4?
yeah,
And we picked up, 2 decent players. Oscar Delp, Trace Mack. Skyler Bell needs help to see the field, but kid's got potential. We'll see what happens. Overall, wasn't a lot to do. I had $40 to spend, so did the best I could.
Yeah,
I
think
gave
you
it a
did.
C because
All
it
right,
wasn't as good, and obviously I overpaid for Jalen Naylor. It is what it is. Had to do what I had to do, but
I was gonna say you pretty
uneventful.
much were full anyway, as it was. So
Yeah.
it's not like you had a lot to do. You didn't have a lot in the draft, rookie draft. Um, you know, you're gonna end up paying those 3 guys to sit on your bench longer than or more money than you did me the $4. So,
Yeah, well,
um,
that's all right. He might see the field, and he's gonna be my starting kicker probably at some point. So
but we'll see. Overall, yeah, I mean, just for me, it's just there wasn't a whole lot there to do. It
no.
isn't like you could go out. You knew, you tried to put some money on some guys, and you already knew that you couldn't realistically get them.
Yep.
But you at least put your max bids out there.
Oh, I sure did, man. I tried. I mean, I really tried with a lot of guys, and I just could not make it happen.
I mean, you knew it wasn't going to happen with some of those
All
guys,
these
and,
guys in
and
the chat talking,
so.
get your match just raising prices. You're damn right. I want them too. Shit.
uh, There's
It
a
wasn't
few
just
guys you were
raising
just.
prices.
There was some few guys you were just putting some money on to put money on, though.
Yeah, but if I got them, I would have been
Uh,
mad. I'd have been like, okay.
but yeah, no, I agree. Probably C right in
Yeah.
there.
Feels about right for a pretty
It's
uneventful.
just it's just not much to do. It was the team was pretty much made up, so
Yeah.
it's rough when that's what you have. You don't have you didn't have just 4 players, or you didn't have 9 picks in the draft. So
Yep.
it makes it different. So.
But overall, still, of course, if this team is healthy, championship contender. So I am very happy with it. No complaints. All right, number 3 team by the metric. Elam, the other Greek brothers, Cincy Cheapskates. Uh, all right. Again, this is an F contract for me, but again, Josh Allen is here for the next 3 football seasons. What do you need Justin Herbert for 4? Especially at this price. I don't know. That was kind of odd to me that he got put on a 4-year contract, but he must see
I don't know.
something.
Maybe it
you
was
try and move
trade
Josh
bait,
Allen.
and
Yeah.
maybe it's trade bait somewhere. Maybe it's does he feel like I don't know. It's sometimes you just like the name of the guy, and you don't necessarily see that like what you already have kind of situation.
Yeah,
You get
it
kind of
was
caught
it
up
was
for a
odd.
moment, but
But other than that, it was a pretty good day. You trade your 110 for Baishal Tootin, which has potential to be the workhorse back in Jacksonville. So
yeah,
not a bad trade by any means. You pick up Aaron Jones and J.K. Dobbins, 2 startable running backs. Nothing wrong with that. Keaton Mitchell, obviously a Marion's handcuff. Do what you got to do. Jalen McMillan, Trey Harris, 2 kind of just what-if receivers. Maybe they see the field. Breakout candidates. Kind of see what happens. Both of these guys were there already, so that was really about it. You pick up Malachi Fields in the draft. Again, this team didn't have a lot to do yesterday. He had like $90 in free agency, and
yeah,
he didn't spend a whole lot of it. He still has most of that cap.
yeah. I mean, he just kind of floated. I would call it. He
Yeah,
just kind of floated through and filled some holes when he had a chance to, and I
got a
mean, didn't
very
really
strong running back
overspend.
room.
Yeah.
It definitely didn't
So
overspend on really almost anybody.
so
Pretty solid. You're a
I get
championship contender with a roster like this, and
with yeah, he already had it anyway. So
yeah,
I give
didn't
him a
fuck it
B
up.
overall. Maybe a
I
B
gave it
plus.
Well, I gave it a B minus actually. Half
All
step
right.
down this time. It was really the Justin Herbert contract for me. I didn't like it, but everything else was
Yeah.
pretty good. The number 2 team this year, man. Talk about a motherfucking what is it? Being strapped to a rocket ship. Motherfucking Brian. It's crazy, man. He had a big day yesterday. I guess we could start with Jeremiah Love and Carnell Tate. Picks
Is
1
that
and pick
is
3 in the
that a
draft.
pork chop a chunky?
Yeah, pork chop
Yeah.
powerhouse. Man, obviously you love your rookie picks, and then even yesterday you go out, you get Brees Hall for $26. Dude, that's a steal. It doesn't matter how you feel about him or feel about that offense. That's a steal. Like, my goodness, you might not like him. That's okay, but that's a steal, man. Ramondre for 13. That's a good flex option. You like that? Justin Jefferson again for $45. You take out what happened last year. This guy is. I mean, come on, man. For 45
Who's
bucks,
throwing to him? Number
Kyler
9 or
Murray is a
fucking
good
micro
quarterback.
fucking
Kyler
machine?
Murray is a good quarterback. I'm telling you, bro. He's a good
Nah, he throws
quarterback.
the ball as good as you do.
No. Oh my God. Kyler Murray is a good quarterback. I'm
Oh,
telling you,
you've
bro.
been trying to say that, and it isn't
And
true.
it has been
It
true
is
every
not
year, but he
true.
keeps
It
getting
is
hurt.
not true.
It
It
is
is
true.
not true.
Kyler Murray is a good quarterback. He's a good
The only
quarterback.
reason I did not
Oh,
spend my money on JJ was because of who's throwing him the ball.
yeah, which is if it's JJ McCarthy, you're fucking terrified, man. Dude, that's a fucking bagger at Walmart, man. Like, let's be real. Kyler Murray's the guy. Hopefully, he's the one throwing him a football. I
So
hate
that's
Zay
the only
Flowers.
reason why I think he was overvalued. Honestly,
Boo!
hey, you can boo all you want, but that's
I'm
the only
booing.
reason why
I hope
he's
he proves you wrong
overvalued.
one of these years, man. I'm waiting. Waiting. $17 for Zay. I mean, it's not bad. He has good
No,
games every year.
yeah,
He has good games, but then he has a bunch of bad games. It is what it is. He's a solid option. $17 can't complain. $16 for Christian Watson. If he
I
stays
think he's
healthy,
gonna have a comeback year this year, and
yeah. I
as
mean,
long as
him
he's
or Jay
healthy,
Green, one of the two. He picked up
yeah.
both. Why not? I like it.
I mean, I
You,
hope they both don't perform well because I have Golden. So
I don't know, man. Golden might not see the field a whole lot. That might be a wasted pick. We'll
uh,
see. It is definitely up in the air in Green Bay for who's going to be that number one receiver. Let's see. You pick up Gunnar Helm, Aronde Gadsden, just two backup tight ends to Colston, I guess. Definitely got upside here. I mean, David Njoku being in LA definitely kind of scares me off Aronde a little bit, but he was pretty good last year when he did
but
play.
did he grab him, or was that auto draft?
Man, you know what? I don't know.
Are
And
they both
there's no
dollar
way I
players?
can. There's no way I can look at that.
Are they dollar picks, right?
He was a $2 pick for Aronde Gadsden. It was $1 for
So
Gunnar
that's
Helm.
so I think Gunnar Helm was like an auto pick. Honestly,
I could
I
see
don't
that.
think that's somebody he wanted because I think he didn't. He left after a while.
Yeah. Well, I
So
mean, he did what he needed to. I mean, the
I
picks he
think that's
made
what
early
happened
were.
is he had a couple picks left and it just I pretty sure I remember watching the clock just tick on him.
Ugh. I think you might be right. But, I mean, for me, this was the best offseason yesterday. I mean, you went from one of the worst teams in the league last year to immediately being a contender. So, for me, it was an S. It was the only S I gave out. I just... Really, obviously, it's because of Jeremiah Love and Carnell Tate. And then on top of that, Brees Hall, Justin Jefferson, good contracts. I think it was as good as he probably could have hoped for.
Yeah, I mean I give him an A for overall. Um, Definitely, he filled spots. Um, I'm not saying Justin Jefferson's gonna, not produce. I'm just saying
Sounds like it
he's
to
not.
me.
I'm saying he's not gonna be where he has been in the past.
I think he's got a
He's
chance
still
to
a
get
top
back there because
receiver.
Kyler Murray is a good
Oh my
quarterback.
god, Kyler Murray's as good of a quarterback as. Who else do you love? I'm trying to. Oh, Caleb Williams. That's right. They're about the
Caleb,
same.
all right.
Both
First of all,
dog
Caleb's better,
shit.
and Caleb is also a great
Both
quarterback.
dog shit.
All right, buddy.
As
All
soon as you
right.
start calling Caleb Williams a great quarterback,
He's a good quarterback. Yeah, great might have been overdoing it. He's a good quarterback.
he is serviceable. You're right.
All right, Mr. Hater on Kyler Murray. It's all right. I shouldn't have interrupted. Sorry. Continue.
It's fine. But yeah, I think he's there. But I mean, you wanted him, you went out and got him. You had the money, and there's nothing wrong
Yep.
with that. He had what he had the most money, right, to go
He
spend.
did. Yeah, he had like 200
So I
bucks, man.
mean, do what you got to do, and he did it. So I give him an A. Like you said, that those top two picks. I was hoping he was not high on Tate. Tell you the truth,
Yeah,
I
but
was hoping
he
he would
was.
slip, but it did not happen. I'm cool with it though because I still got one of the top guys, and I picked up a higher pick in the first round, so I'm
Yeah.
good with it. Um, Overall, yeah, A.
Yeah, and the AIs love him, man. They're taking this guy from mediocrity all the way up to a championship contender. So
Yeah,
big year incoming.
they have him as number three, the bronze, and uh
What, Chatty?
Chatty. So it
Yeah,
was it
I
was
can see it.
me, your brother, and then Pork Chop a Chunky.
Yep, and it makes sense with Jonathan, who is our number one ranked team. Wingman and Chatty both loved him.
Yeah.
Let me find him here. The old Bebenberg Heathens. I think a big part of that is this team was already good, and you just kind of look at what he adds on top of that. You pick up Trevor to compete with Bo for your starting quarterback. DeAndre Swift, $26 contract. I mean, that's great. I mean, he's going to have production in Chicago. You love that. $18 for TP for 1 year. Nothing wrong with that. Again, he's still the running back. If he's healthy, he has good games. Jonathan Brooks, $20. Is that an overpay? A little bit. Did I help that overpay happen? A little bit. Does he have potential to be the number one back? A little bit. We'll see.
You definitely made him pay a few extra bucks at a few
Alright, because look, man, the
times.
hype on Jonathan Brooks has gone crazy. And I would not have been mad if I ended up with him, but I couldn't afford it. So, $20, congratulations. You won the bidding war. So you trade Omar Cooper for T. Higgins, but in that trade you get back cap space from Maya to help make that $30 a little more stomachable. I mean, that's a great trade. I love that for him. Again, when T plays, man, when he is healthy, he is still a good fantasy wide receiver. Pretty consistent games, and I guess a
Yeah,
blow
I
up
mean,
here, but you know,
yeah, I mean, he
does what he
overall
does.
he's solid week in, week out.
Yeah. A big thing for Jonathan yesterday, obviously, was getting the best tight end available. That was Harold Fannin. I wouldn't even call 15 an overpay. I think you did what you had to do. I think that was a good contract. And even then, you put him on a 3-year extension. So, nothing wrong with it. I think overall, it was a very good day to take your team from already being one of the best teams in the league to absolutely being a championship contender.
Yeah, no, overall, I think it was good. Obviously, if he's taking Fannin to 15, others were at, 11, 12, 13, 14 on him. So, are you really overpaying? And
Nah, not really.
sometimes that's not overpaying. It's what the league decided the value was. It
Yeah,
wasn't that
absolutely.
people were just pumping up a price just to dump. It was people actually going for him and wanting him. So, and it was early enough where everybody had the money. So it isn't like, some just one. It was him and one other person. So
Yeah,
I think that was his value.
I
That's
agree.
what that
It's
is. What
great,
it
great
is.
contract.
But yeah, overall, he did bolster his team up, and it just, um, yeah, it's an A overall for the whole off season and everything that went into it. So
For me, I gave it a B plus.
yeah.
I think it was very solid. It just missed the top three for me for getting a medal, but I think it was definitely very well done to catapult into that championship contender tier.
So quick rundown, just so you guys know. According to Chatty, and this is just because not all the years are in because everybody hasn't signed contracts and everything. The updated power rankings is Pork Chop at a 95, Bibbenberg at a 94, Cincy at a 94, Hertz at a 93, Mr. BB at 93, Saint at 92, Puff Puff at 92, Worse than Not So Bad, Step Burrow, and Aquatic all at 91. Mando at 90 and quarterback warehouse at 88. So
Hmm.
the spread isn't that far, you know what I'm saying? Like
No,
it's
not at all.
not, and even quarterback, I think, a move somewhere and gets another player for one of those quarterbacks maybe, and it's right there where you're back into it. So um
Yeah, I think her team is definitely being slept on a little bit. Because again, if Lad McConkey does what he did his rookie
yeah.
season,
Yeah.
Bucky Irving too. I mean, this team is
I
right
mean,
in the
Bucky doesn't
mix.
get hurt, and he's going to be playing. I don't care who else is there.
Yeah, I mean,
He's their starter and
the
he's their
potential's
guy.
there.
He's proven that.
Yeah, definitely question
But
marks.
yeah, it's just health and there's depth, health and depth. So if you could help out that somehow, I think you're right back into it.
Yep, I agree. And for those who care, this is what the wingman has. So you can take a look at that. But overall, yesterday I think was a success. Good for everybody overall for the off season. Got a lot to look forward to this year.
Yeah, and there's already been trades and there's more trade talks going on,
Shit,
and so
yeah,
we'll
a lot
see
of
what's
it.
going on.
Love that.
So
Maybe we'll have some more to review next week.
we shall see.
All right. Well, with that being said,